Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to discuss the mighty Titanic accident. What if I told you the Titanic disaster wasn't just a tragic accident but a chain of strange coincidences? There are hidden warnings and shocking truths all around us. Most people never notice them. I'm about to reveal what you've been missing. From ignored ice alerts to a drill that never happened, these facts will change how you see history forever. The ship that was called Unsinkable. But wasn't the famous ship built by the company White Star Line and launched from Belfast? Many believe it was officially called Unsinkable. But that's actually a myth. The company never used that exact word. Instead, they claimed it was practically unsinkable. That small wording difference mattered later, because people trusted the ship too much and ignored safety concerns. The missing lifeboats mystery. Titanic carried only 20 lifeboats, enough for about half the people on board. Why? Because regulations at the time were outdated and based on ship weight, not passenger capacity. Even worse, the ship's designer Thomas Andrews actually suggested more lifeboats, but they were reduced to make the deck look less crowded. Style was prioritized over safety. They ignored ice warnings. On the night of the disaster, Titanic received at least 6 warnings about icebergs in the North Atlantic Ocean. Some messages never reached the bridge. One warning was even interrupted because the wireless operator was busy sending passenger messages. Imagine a single delayed message might have changed history. The captain's final voyage. The ship was commanded by Edward Smith, who was actually planning to retire after this journey. This was meant to be his final voyage, a grand ending to his career. Instead, it became one of the most tragic nights in maritime history. Here's something chilling. A lifeboat drill was scheduled on the day Titanic sank, but it was mysteriously cancelled. No one knows the exact reason. That means passengers and even some crew had no practice for an emergency evacuation. The owner who survived, the chairman of the company, J. Bruce Ismay, survived by boarding a lifeboat. Many criticized him afterwards, saying he should have stayed until all passengers were safe. He lived the rest of his life in shame and public criticism. Survivors later said the final song might have been "Nearer, My God, to Thee." Their bravery became one of the most emotional symbols of courage during disaster. In Titanic, we see dramatic scenes of gates locking passengers below deck. While there were glass barriers on the ship, there's no strong evidence that crew locked passengers in to die. The real tragedy wasn't villainy, it was poor preparation and human error. The Titanic didn't just sink because of an iceberg. It sank because of decisions, mistakes, and overlooked warnings. And maybe the scariest fact of all is how preventable it might have been. If you like the video, please subscribe to my channel.